The following is a presentation of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Western Fair Sports Centre for our spotlight game as the London Nationals get set for their home opener as head coach Brandon Pruss makes his home coaching debut for the team he played on as a junior player. And Michael Kopchuk makes his home debut as a London captain, taking on the Listowel Cyclones, who will see Jack Bree make his GOJHL debut, and he'll get some help on the back end as Tegan Middleton makes his season debut for the Sykes. Puck drop is next on 519. Weckstrom turns it aside. It'll be cleared. And here's a chance on the far side. It's Brown into the backhand. Bree makes the save. Stayed right with him and denied him of a shorthanded chance. And he keeps it scoreless. Noah Vandenberg up at center. Into the zone. He walks his way in. Dishes off. There's a shot off the post. It's in behind Breeze. Down. And he's got it under him as he keeps it out. The Listowel zone, it'll be played around and back to the point. Could be a 2-on-1. Picked up on the far side. Here come the Cyclones. Odd man rush. Great defensive play on the back end by Lave. Centering pass comes out. Clark lost it in his skates, and it's back to the point. O'Flaherty flips it up and out. Doyle gets dumped into the near side boards by Burkett, and that's going to be a penalty. London doesn't like that hit as Burkett is going to get called. Doyle slowly up to his feet. He's shaken up after the hit. And right out of the box trying to get that one was Alex Rossi, just out of his reach. Benson Moore lays a hit along the near side boards on Hickson. Tegan Middleton does the same down low. He'll coil back out of his own zone and start up at center. Here goes O'Flaherty. Waiting for help. He'll work it back to the point. Near side, Uhrig trying to send it back out front. Great defensive play by Lave, and it's sent down the ice. Lave with another good play on defense as London makes changes. Turn around on the near side, tripped up, penalty coming to London once again. Listowel's going to have another chance at a power play. There goes Bree to the bench. 6-on-5, the extra attacker streaking in, firing! Tegan Middleton scores! On a delayed penalty call, Tegan Middleton, the trailer, steps right up into the slot and fires it home. Listowel takes a 1-0 lead. Mercarian works it out on the near side. Here's Hayden Doyle into the zone. Pomerleau stood up. Back the other way come the Sykes. Colton Henderson leading the charge. Henderson stops, cuts to the middle, fires right on. And the save is made by Weckstrom. Mitchell back to get it. He's out there with Brown, Pomerleau, LePayne, and Hirsch. The skaters for London. Mitchell drops it back. Brown on the near side, picks it up, skates in, fires, save, Bree, rebound, Fandon. A wide open net on the far side. They couldn't tuck it in. London holds the zone. Mitchell, far side, Brown drops it back for Pomerleau, and it's out of the zone. 15 seconds left in the 5-on-3. London back in they come with Brown. Shovel past LePayne down low. LePayne circles the net, back up top for Mitchell. Keaton Middleton out of the box. Brown one-timer, but his stick explodes on him. Doyle back at the point. Vandenberg. Right side wall, works it back down. Tap pass up for him. He's got Doyle back at the blue line. Doyle for Vandenberg, and a shot is blocked. Rebound, Doyle, one-timer, deflects in, they score! Aiden Doyle let it fly at the end of the power play. It hits something out front and works its way in. They're going to give Doyle credit for it. We are back to square one, and we are tied at 1 here in London. Centering pass up top. All kinds of room. A shot right on by Mitchell. Jack Bree has other ideas as he makes the glove save. Ton of ice and a ton of space for Mitchell. Bree keeps us tied at 1. McDonald drops Tudino. His far side pass, Vandenberg has it near side. Tudino looking for him, intercepted by Uhrig. And Mason Uhrig will bring it out at center. Urig's got Wisniewski with him. What a pass, Wisniewski in! He scores! Jordan Wisniewski, what a feed from Urig. And Wisniewski flips that one in. That's going to be number 1 for him. And Listowel retakes the lead. It's 2-1 Cyclones. Face off one, Kopchak. One-timer blocker save Bree. He's got another one. Loose puck out front, and they score! Aiden McDonald right there to bang in the third opportunity. Bree got the first 2, not the third. We are tied at 2. Who's got to play it back in his own zone? Mitchell. And London hops the gun as David Brown's in. Offside. Renault lays a big-time hit at the end of the whistle. Pomerleau doesn't like that. Here come the Nats in. And a scrum ensuing on the near side corner. Renault and Mitchell exchanging words as the linesmen separate things. Tipped out by Muhlenstein, having to turn back for it, though, is Cabral. Cabral runs into his own man. They turn it over. Vandenberg can't get a stick on it. Aiden Doyle back at the point. He lets one fly, tipped on goal just wide. Back in behind the goal with it. Up top, Doyle streaking in. Fires, loose puck out front. Bree's down. Another shot. Bree is down, and he's got that one, too. Jack Bree gets a pair, and he keeps us tied early in the third period. He'll be stopped up as Benson Moore picks it up for Hirsch. Colton Henderson works it on the far side. Massive collision in front of the Nats bench, and that's going to be a penalty. Kopchak laid a big-time hit out front of the bench, and that's going to be an interference call. Mitchell flying through center. Look out! He stood up by Middleton into the zone. Bouncing puck onto the near side. It'll be picked up. Oh, look out! Simonowski takes a high hit. Play continues as that one is thrown back out front. Simonowski takes another high hit, and they're going to catch that one that time. As he takes a shot to the head, and Listowel is going to go to the power play with 2:22 to go in this third period as LePain, frustrated with the call, comes to the near side, and Henderson has some ice, centering pass in the slot. There's a shot. Rebound is kicked just wide. That puck came off the backboards and back in behind the goaltender. There's another shot. Rebound. Another save. Sprawling out and able to hang on is Weckstrom. That is by far his best of the night. And he keeps us tied at 2 with 20 ticks to go on the clock. It'll be pulled out of the zone by the Nats out to the far side. Brown will spin it back for Mitchell, who's in. Mitchell gets around O'Flaherty. Here's Mitchell in tight out front. Oh my! Jack Bree, are you serious? A game saver from the Cyclone netminder, seconds into overtime, and he keeps us tied at 2. Hickson trying to get away, trying to throw that puck to the far side. It's intercepted. Could be numbers here for Listowel if they hurry. It's Muhlenstein. He's in. Muhlenstein, 3-on-1 Listowel out front, and Renault shot it high. Back out front, Muhlenstein for Renault. Shot on goal, and it's blocked out front. Listowel's best chance in the overtime period. They're right back into the zone. Here's Renault. He'll fire one right on, and the save is made by Weckstrom. What a sequence that was with 1:26 to go in overtime. Aiden McDonald, first shooter for London. He picks the puck up at center. He's going to go straight in on Bree. McDonald in to the backhand. He scores! Aiden McDonald gives London the advantage in the shootout. O'Flaherty picks it up with a bit of speed at center. He's going to cut to the near side. O'Flaherty in, forehand to the backhand. He scores! Silky mitts in tight for O'Flaherty, and he gets Listowel one back. Harrison Muhlenstein picks it up for Listowel. In, straight on, Deeks fires, scores! Harrison Muhlenstein gives Listowel the advantage, and a Jack Bree save could give Listowel their first win of the season. David Brown to keep it alive for London. Brown picks it up, cuts to the far side. Now in tight to the backhand, back to the forehand. No, sir! And Listowel squeaks one out. The Listowel Cyclones, backed by Jack Bree, have a debut kid. Bree, 37 saves for the Cyclones. They pick up a big-time extra point. They pick up a big-time win in London. 3-2 final over the London Nationals.
Found out I was starting yesterday, and obviously I was quite nervous, but normally I'm just nervous till the first shot hits me and then settle right in and take one shot at a time. Well, that guy made a pretty nice move. Came out front and I just slid over and stacked my glove on my pad. It went right in my glove, but I got to give it a little windmill sometimes, so it's just boost of confidence and settles you back into overtime there.
I think he was more nervous for this interview than he was the game, to be honest with you. He's calm, cool, and collected in there. He's in the right position all the time, and when he's not, you saw it tonight. Some of those big saves he made. I can't speak enough to how great he was. We've hardly heard Breezer say too many words. He just kind of joined us a couple weeks ago. He's been thrown into all this. And he came off the rink there and gave Jesse Cole a big let's go. And I think that's the first bit of emotion we've seen out of the lads. So, team's starting to gel. We were missing so many bodies tonight. I had quite the rivalry with London as a player. I love beating them as a coach just as much. That was a good club. That is a good club, I should say, on the other side. You can tell they're well coached. They play hard, so what a win for us. That's huge. Viz is such a big, strong kid. We don't have expectations for anyone, but I would say we had some big expectations or big hopes for him coming into this year. Total stud. He's huge. He skates well. He shoots the puck hard. He's a coach's dream. He comes out every puck with a battle. He goes into every battle, shows up to them all. I truly love that kid. I can't say enough good about him.
Thought we got a lot of shots. That was a good thing, and our zone entries were better. And last game we didn't get too many shots, so I think that's the main thing. And one thing, just being more physical, hitting more and finishing checks.
We had our chances, so did they. I think both goalies played pretty well. We got to be better on our special teams for sure. There was some chances. We had our looks, just didn't make the most of it tonight. Aiden's a very dynamic player, brings a lot to this team. He's high energy, he's got good skills. He's creative around the offensive zone. He's good around the net. He's very good at passing. And he finds those little areas and he makes things happen.